hey, I'm meaning. I like to do tarot readings for fun. If you're into that type of thing, that's fine. You can scroll on through. I really don't give a shit. I'm just here to spread my light. So here's the thing. A new deck came in recently for me. A deck that I surprised kickstarted is called the True Sight Oracle deck. Let me open the box on top of the lid. There, look, there's a dragon. And at the bottom of the box. This little thing, it's like a portal. That was pretty cool. Anyway, so this is my first time using this deck. I had to break it in a little bit because it was like hard as all hell to use at first, honestly. So let's see what we got. Dungeons in reverse. This is an Oracle deck. But when I think of dungeons, I think of like... So this deck is based off tabletop gaming and like roleplay games. So when I think of dungeons, I think of like, you know, dungeons in like WoW, Worldcraft, where you go in and kill a bunch of things. And in reverse, so... It's either we conquered it or we were defeated. Let me see what the deck says. So this card represents adventure, exploration, and possibilities. So but this also, it's like, I don't know how to explain this. This deck is built like you're going to use it for tabletop gaming. I don't tabletop gaming because I just don't have friends in a consistent social life to keep up that type of lifestyle. But it says basically, this card foretells new possibilities in untrodden territory, encourage you to veer from the safety of the familiar paths and explore something new. Dungeons are places rife with monsters and traps, but also loot and valuable treasures. I'm getting with this is like you went through a fucking dungeon. Like you went through a dungeon. You need to explore it. You've left it. And hopefully you got some good loot out of it. Oh my god. Reaction reverse. You're not giving a reaction. You've conquered the dungeon and you have shown no reaction for conquering said dungeon, so people don't know where you stand. People are curious to where you are. I like the artwork for this, by the way. It's very high contrast. Oh, there's the light. So update on my foot. It's broken. I'm going stir crazy because I'm not able to put weight on it, so I haven't gone to the gym in like 3 weeks, and I hate it. Acrobatics. It's my juggling card. This to me feels like the Two of Pentacles. I'm getting work-life balance. You're not reacting. You're juggling. You're putting on. I hear you're putting on an act of juggling. Strength in reverse. The people who went up against you while you were trying to juggle your shit are now looking pretty weak. People are like, why would you do this? Strength in reverse. Ritual cast in reverse. This looks like upright. Came out reverse. Let's see what the book has to say. So ritual task to me comes off as like the Temperance card, according to this deck. Here's my one complaint with this deck. It's not numbered. There's no fucking like system to look them up immediately through the book. You have to like literally flip the whole entire book to find the page. So that is an irritant of mine. That's my one negative review. That and the cards are kind of hard to handle. I feel like it's more like I have to break them in to get them how I want them to be. But the reviews so far are the True Sight Oracle deck. Don't like how there's not a number system to like look up in the book. Cards are a little too stiff. Not a fan of that. But again, I know this is not really meant for tarot readers. It's more meant for like tabletop gaming. They're not playing with the cards as much as like I'm playing with the cards realistically. But anyway, these people are out of balance. Basically, this card talks about taking your time, mindfulness. So there are people just completely out of balance. They may have done spell work that's making them be more out of balance with the ritual casting. It could be spell work is backfiring and it's affecting these people's mental health, and it's not making them look good. Their own spell work is being used against them, and it's not making them look good. You guys see what I mean with the cards? Like I'm trying to. I just feel like I gotta break them in more. You got charisma though. You're looking good. They're not looking good, but you're looking good collected with charisma. Split the deck. Split the deck. All right. Sleight of hand. You're a tricky one. You got a lot of heart. You're a tough cookie. These people did not know how to handle you with athletic in reverse. I feel like they could take you on, but they didn't realize how charismatic you are. Sleight of hand. I get you're tricky. You know how to put on like a magic show basically. Let's see what the deck has to say about sleight of hand. I'm kind of curious. There's a misprint. I'm gonna show it to you guys. That's very blurry. It's here's picture 1. Picture 2. This is like completely. Can you does it? I wonder if the camera picks it up. I just want to share that. I'm still looking for it, but I wanted to share that. I was right. Tricky hand means slight, means trickery, mischief. You know how to be mischievous. You just you can read a room really well with charisma. You know how to read the room and steer the conversation, basically. And I guess with constitution, you look good, or you have a very high constitution. Like you're able to take in, you have good health. I don't describe it. Just you're all there. You're all there. Like all three, spiritually, mentally, physically, are all tied together, and it's very strong. And these people don't know how to handle someone like you with the athletics in reverse. So you with your non-reaction and your proficiency with your charisma skill is a total party kill. They were part of your dungeon that you had, and they went after you when you had a disadvantage against them. But now it's like the tables are turned. Now they have now you have the. Or they tried to hold on. Let me get my shit together for a minute. You came out of the dungeon winning, and you were at a disadvantage when it happened. But you had a high proficiency in knowing how to handle situations that come your way. It's like you're out-of-the-box thinker, and people don't expect that. Familiar. I'm gonna see what that card's about in 1 second. I just realized it's goes by alphabetical order from the card. I just realized this. I'm learning this, and also this is my cat. He wanted to be in the way. I'm still looking. Okay. So with these two, with your charisma, you have good friendship groups. You have tight circles of friends, basically, because familiar talked about. Let me look it up again. Talks about support, close friend, and allyship. So basically it's you gotta, don't knock my shit over. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't choose violence. You knock my shit over, I'm knocking your shit over. Cats. Either way, basically you have a good support system because you're able to form pretty connections. Your sleight hand puts people at a disadvantage. Yeah, people don't expect you to be so tricky. Okay. So I'm not sure what this is about. Talking about some sort of dungeon. So some sort of tribulation you went through. So, you're non-reactive. You finish the dungeon, you're non-reactive. You're able to juggle a lot of responsibilities. You're doing some acrobatics. And the people that went up against you are looking weak and imbalanced. It doesn't seem like anything new now, does it? Persuasion. They want to try and persuade you of something. It's like they want to come up with some sort of offer. I don't trust it, though. Combat. It's like they want to start some sort of conflict with you, but you refuse to engage. You refuse to engage with their conflict. That's why you're so non-reactive, is because you don't want their stupid bullshit in your life. Proficiency came out underneath non-reactive. Yep. You are a pro at not reacting to bullshit. Because it's like, if this is some sort of defamation of character, it's like, you know, the truth will eventually come out. You're not worried about the lies, because if you know the lies are ridiculous, it's like, what's the fucking point? Why try to click? Because it's like, if you try to dress and people are like, well, she wouldn't dress unless it was, like, fucking true. You know? So, like, don't bother. Stealth. These people are revealing themselves. They thought they could just hide in the dark and do this, like, cast all this bullshit your way. But, they're losing their being revealed by the light. They're disengaged in reverse. Do I read reversals in this deck? I didn't ask. I just, like, assumed. Am I doing reversals? Okay, I'm doing reversals. Disengage reverse. They're trying to disengage from their own mess that they made. They want to run away, but they can't. Athletics came out again. Your charisma's revealing these people. Whatever you're doing charismatically, and like, I don't know if it's like content creation or just in a group setting or work setting or like a family setting, but your natural charisma is just like driving these people wild. Because it seems like they dug themselves into a hole that they just cannot dig themselves out of. And it's like they want to try and backpedal on what they said to you or did to you. It's not happening. It's not happening. They have to, like, they made the bed, they have to fucking lay in it. Womp, 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 womp. Let's do 5 more cards on the board. Yeah, my spirit team was like, wanted me to really use this deck. Which I honestly want to do too, because I like the artwork, I like the idea that it's a tabletop gaming thing that you can use for role-playing as well as oracle reading. Thought that was cool. Not that I'm going to play D&D anytime soon, I don't have friends for that. Just don't. I'm not looking to join either, because I just don't have the current lifestyle to commit to doing a game. Performance in reverse, they're trying to knock you off your acrobats. They don't want you to perform well, they want you to fall. With acrobatics, they just want you to fall. They don't want you to stay balanced. Let's try again. These cards are hard. I don't get anything, I'm assuming it's it. Dexterity in reverse. Ooh, these people are not agile. People up against you are not looking graceful at all. They're looking pretty fucking stupid. Oh, and they're sick. Constitution reverse underneath ritual casting, which talks about mindfulness. So these people are sick. Could be like, you know, also mentally in the head they're sick, but I think mentally in the head they're sick too. But they're also like physically ill from something. I don't know what though, but it's something not good. I don't like how this makes me feel. It's like some of it could be some sort of ST, because it's like my lower region. It's like my chest lower region area. It's like, I don't know, it's like boop, So, someone's sick with something, and it's not making them feel good at all. Feel something like sort of like it's my right side, abdomen, lower bit. Look at these 2 cards, perfect. Insight at the bottom of the deck. Okay. You are wise to things offer coming your way from them. It's like you know you're not going to take it. You have the wisdom, the knowledge, the foresight, the insight. I don't know why I'm getting third eye with this. So you get tapped in and you're just like are aware that this is not a good offer for you, so you're not going to fucking take it. Let me look up what long rest is. I feel like I know what it is, but I like to verify. Give me a minute. All right. So long rest upright talks about resting, slowing down, taking breaks, but it's in reverse. So what I'm getting is these people want you to fight them because they want you to have like this sort of like mental anxiety about fighting them that would keep you restless, not able to focus or be in a calm meditative state. It's like they want to take you out of the meditative state and they want you to fight them because I don't know, they're like children, they need attention. You have the insight, which is why you're not engaging in this. Armor class in reverse, what's that about? Surprises in reverse, you can't be surprised. Bardic inspiration in reverse. Hold on a minute while I investigate. Okay, so armor class talks about defensiveness, barriers, and boundaries. And Bardic inspiration talks about inspiration, creative pursuits. So these people are mad that you have your boundaries up. They want you to be defenseless, so that way they can surprise you and take something with your creativity. It's like they want to ruin your creativity. They don't want you to be a bard. They don't want you to sing. They want to take that away from you. But you see all this with insight, so you get a bonus action in life, apparently. Let's see what bonus action's about. Hold on. Bonus action. Doing extra addition. You're capable of more than you think. So basically, because you're so tapped in, you're able to create... It's like... On a level you're not aware of your power quite just yet, but... You have gained some bonus turns in life, basically. You've created more opportunities for yourself to here shine bright. But don't spread yourself too thin, but you're capable more than what you know of. And this has people feeling bad with a nat 1. Let's see I have an idea, but let me see what the deck says. Yeah, so you have a creative opportunity coming. Well, a creative opportunity. You have opportunity coming your way because people cannot take your creativity from you. They want to. People who try to get misfortune, they get a nat 1, which is not. You don't want that. That's bad. So, I got stealth, perception, and encumbered with surprise. What I get with these cards is you have... This is from like my divination artists out there. If you're tapped in, you can see, you have a good sense of like how things can be, which you have a really good perception and you're stealthy and about what you share, what you keep to yourself. You understand that, you know how to be stealthy with your information, but sometimes that can be very overburdensome. And you probably don't have the sort of support that you need to talk about this burden of being knowing. 2 more cards I need to look up. So this is kind of a bummer. So because you're so perceptive, you may not feel like you have a group you can rely on, because it's like when people get to know you, they try to basically they give into their animal handling universe. They give into their most primal instincts and try to take from you, which usually makes you leave the relationships with Dash. That's sad. Like, that's a bummer. But I get it. When you're tapped in, it's like you pick up on shit. Or if you're just psychic in general, you just pick up on shit. Pick up on vibrations. I'm not getting into with that. See what the insight's about. Okay. Got 2 cards. Let me see let's see what the book says about spell components. So this card talks about choose resources and expenses. It says here, if you work to overcome obstacles, this card may appear to indicate you are still missing valuable resources to secure your success. You may need to sacrifice time, energy, or physical resources to reach your goals. This card can also be a reminder to ask yourself if something is worth the cost. So it's like you're missing something, and you know you're missing something, but you're not sure, but you don't know what you're missing. I wish I could help you. I can maybe do some pull some tarot and figure out what the collective is missing, but you're very insightful, but there's just something missing. Something's missing. What's missing? Which deck? Which deck? Which deck? We'll pull out the dragons. Shuffle, and I'll pull and I'll let you guys know. Interesting things fell the deck. So what I got was, I asked, what is the collective missing, right? That's what I asked. And I got justice. So the collective is missing some sort of justice in their life. I think it's happening to the people that have come up against you. It says, fuck around and find out. Action come with consequences. Time to face the music. So collective is waiting for justice to happen. 3 of Wands. It's you are waiting for it. It's like you know what's happening. You see it in the horizon. You're just waiting for it. Your back is turned towards individuals, and you're just waiting for karma to sweep in and take these bitches out. And I got a King of Swords in reverse. I mean, not reverse, in reverse, sideways, cross. So what I get with this is like, this King of Swords is either gonna, I think this King of Swords is going to bring it at the expense of himself, possibly. I don't know. It's crossed, so it's hard to tell. I can't really pinpoint the energy of this King of Swords, which might be part of, it could be his protection. I just can't get a reading on him. And I can get, like, I can pick up his shit, but I can't, like, I feel like I can't dig further in. But anyway, something revolving around this King of Swords is going to happen to what we don't see is to an Emperor in reverse. But that brings the cycle to a close. This justice has to come in, and I think it's brought in by this King of Swords. But I think he does it in some morally questionable way because he's sideways. It's like he does something devious for the greater good is what it feels like. Queen of Swords. He wants to come towards his divine match. 6 of Wands. He wants to have a victory with her. And the 2 of Cups was underneath the Queen of Swords. Take that into account. Take that into account. Take that into account. Okay. That's the end of that. Don't mind me talking to my spirit team out loud because it's the only way I get responses in my head. I have bipolar 1, just so everyone knows. Is it my mania or am I talking to spirit? Who fucking knows? It could be both. This Emperor in reverse is watching the collective and is trying to feel like is on the lookout. Stalking the collective, watching the collective, but is like on the lookout for something as well too. He's 8 of Swords, he's trapped. All he can do is watch the collective. This Emperor in reverse. Because his shit is out of balance with the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. His fucking life's a little chaotic. Oh, and he's losing the fuck ton of money to 10 of Pentacles. He's losing a lot. Womp womp. 9 of Cups is living in a fucking nightmare. Wow, this Empress goes through it. That sucks. I don't know, like, fucking... He's the one who gets the justice done onto him, so, like, I guess this is what he fucking gets. Ace of Swords, and that's the fucking truth. Bitch is gonna get his world rocked. He's under some sort of illusion. Take that into account. Take that into account. Okay, that's the end of that. It's wild. That Emperor's gonna be in for a really bad fucking time. Alright, I'm curious. Let's see if we can pull on the King of Swords. What can you tell me about the King of Swords? What can you tell me about the King of Swords? What can you tell me about the King of Swords? What can you tell me about the King of Swords? Secrets. 9 of Swords. He's fighting some sort of anxieties regarding some sort of illusion or secrets. That's why he's cross, because he's in the middle of trying to figure out a path to go on. Oh, he's a wreck. 4 Swords in reverse, fuck. Yeah, this King of Swords is trying to figure out what path to go on right now. He's trying to figure out. He's on the cusp. Is he going to be an upright King of Swords or King of Swords in reverse? Emperor in reverse. He's trying to fight his Emperor in reverse urges. That's what he's worried about, turning into Emperor in reverse. Once he figures it out, cycle goes High Priestess in reverse. He's repressing his intuition. Either he's repressing his intuition or someone is repressing his intuition, but someone doesn't want him to tap into his intuition, period. And I think he's trying to fight against his ego right now. There's some... I got Page of Wands in reverse, 6 of Wands behind it, both upright. There's some good news regarding the collective over a High Priestess in reverse. I'm not sure what that's about exactly. It could be... I have to get more repressing intuition. This King of Swords is repressing his intuition. Alright, let's see if we can do this. What advice can we give? What advice does the King of Swords need to know? What advice does the King of Swords need to know? What advice does the King of Swords need to know? Because I feel like this King of Swords, I don't know if he actually watches me, but I feel like maybe it'd be helpful to others. What type of help does advice does the King of Swords need to hear? No pressure, but a celebration. Downfalls of hanging on the balance of you. That shit's up in the air, depending on how you go. But if you press your intuition, you're not going to get what you want. Sometimes listening to your intuition is scary and can seem wrong. Something with the past you have to let go of. Something you have to let go of in the past. That's what's holding you back, if this resonates for you, King of Swords. Take this into account. Take this into account. Okay. Got a Nine of Wands in reverse. You're not dropping a position or a stance, a plan. It's 2 Wands upright, so it's a good plan, but you're not dropping it. There's a lot of conflict over it, though. The 5 of Wands. Spirit says I got the Chariot. Spirit says to go on through with that. That's ominous. All right, well, let's see what the closeout will be. What's the final outcome regarding the situation? What is the final outcome regarding the situation? What is the final outcome regarding the situation? Seven of Pentacles. People who went up against you are gonna face some shit. That's what I feel like. Could be wrong, then the cards will be like, nope, it's this bitch. Two of Pentacles came out. High Priestess in the bottom of the deck. Didn't I shuffle it too? It's wild. People invested against you with the Seven of Pentacles. They went against you, but still you'll be able to juggle their bullshit. And these cards happen to fall. Dexterity, yeah, going up against you, graceful. Didn't realize where I placed the cards. Two of Pentacles, weak. They didn't think you'd be able to juggle it, but you did. Because you were wise. You know, dual shit in this, and what you don't see, High Priestess in reverse is going to get 10 of Swords in their back. They're going to get betrayal of a brutal ending. I go with this, with the Seven of Cups to the Lovers, to the Knight of Cups, you are going to have a future where you have a lot of options romantically to pick from. So that's something to just be aware of. You got some people who are obsessed with you and are willing to do almost anything to get to you with the Hierophant in reverse. I say almost, I don't think they really are, but they're definitely willing to break laws and traditions for you. But it's like you're aware of this with the Seven of Swords, you're aware of this deceptive behavior. Some of them might actually come forward to confess to what they've done to you. That's not for everyone, that's for some, but there are people that are definitely obsessed with you that are willing to go to confess the amount of lengths they've gone towards to see you, hear you. And they're like heartbroken that some of these people will be heartbroken that you don't like them in that way. And that's going to put them in temperance in reverse, completely unbalanced. But you are going to have a genuine offer at some point. It's going to come off like a Page of Pentacle, like a small offer. But the Page of Pentacle, oh, and the Queen of Swords. It goes to Two of Cups, Queen of Swords, Magician, the Wheel of Fortune, and 10 of Pentacles. You're gonna take this small, it's gonna be some sort of like work-oriented thing that turns into a relationship. You have your guard up at first because you're the Queen of Swords and you're just kind of defensive. But but eventually you're gonna see the Page of Pentacle is actually a magician, someone who knows how to manifest. And you two are supposed to come together with the Wheel of Fortune and have a Ten of Pentacles together. And I'm hearing with the Five of Swords is like the universe is going to try and bring that by any and all means. Well, alright then. That's nice. Okay, I'm not doing a recap because it's kind of a long video, so if you stay to watch all of it, cool. If you didn't just watch parts of random bits and pieces, that's fine too, honestly. Do what makes you happy. Alright, take care of yourself spiritually, mentally, physically. Know I love you. Bye.